What's going on, guys? It's Kuday here, and today we're going to make a video on Mortal Kombat, the upcoming challenges and events. It's been a good while since I've done an upcoming challenges and events video, and that's just because there was nothing planned ahead. So sometimes there's just no challenges planned ahead, so I can't see anything in the future, and when that happens, I just can't make a video. So I do wait until I can, because obviously I don't want to make a video about predicting upcoming challenges, simply because most of the challenges aren't predictable, they're random. Let's have a look. So firstly, we have the Thunder God Raiden challenge. It's the current one in the game. But let's see what is after Thunder God Raiden. After the Thunder God Raiden challenge, we have the Vengeful Shinnok challenge. Let's look at his requirements. Bronze characters only, silver and bronze characters only, silver characters only. Your team must be made out of Spec Ops characters. And lastly, Cassie Cage must be on your team, because she ends up killing Shinnok in MKX. Big spoiler, big spoiler. I'm praying Shinnok is in Mortal Kombat 1, because it'd be cool. Like, he'd have like a cool DLC character design and stuff like that, but he might not be. Not from what the leaks have shown, at least. So let's go see what the hard and elder difficulties are for the Shinnok challenge.
I do not approve.
Alrighty, so this is the hard difficulty for the Vengeful Shinnok challenge. You just get Shinnok's amulet. That's the only thing special here. Nothing else is changed. Besides, for some reason, some of these challenges, they have gold and diamond character listed on the ending when it doesn't change anything. It was already just for Cassie Cage characters. It didn't matter. Lastly, we have the Elder difficulty for the Vengeful Shinnok challenge. And can I just appreciate the fact that the red goes really well with the red and Elder difficulty? I just want to say, when I used to play Mortal Kombat X mobile, they had no Elder difficulty. It was only normal and hard. After update 2.0, the developers added Elder difficulties. So 2.0 didn't get it right away, but a few updates in, they decided, let's make an Elder difficulty for a bunch of old challenges to kind of spice things up instead of just repeating challenges endlessly. And also, since they removed a ton of characters like Cold War Sonya Blade, Cold War Sub-Zero, and they made them diamonds, I guess they had to kind of make up for all the souls that you'd be losing from doing those challenges as well. But let's see here. Gold and diamond characters only, Cassie Cage and Raiden characters must be in your team. Your team must be made out of Elder God characters, and then it repeats until the end. Shinnok has the Seething Shadow passive. Shinnok can gain shadow armor by executing a combo under. This armor halves the damage from the special attacks and causes bleed when special attacks are blocked, plus 20% critical hit chance for all NetherRealm characters on the team. Okay, alright, so let's go see what is after Vengeful Shinnok, and I do want to say now, there is a little event coming, event that you guys are probably pretty excited for.
Death to all.
Next up, Flaming Fist Liu Kang, the second ever challenge in Mortal Kombat X Mobile's history. This is the challenge that I started playing MK Mobile on. Bronze characters only, silver and bronze characters only, silver characters only, your team is made out of Outworld characters, and then lastly, Reptile must be in your team. Alright, so let's go see what the hard and elder difficulties are. But before we do that, I wanna go over an event that's coming up. You guessed it, Reptile Event. It is located in quest mode, and you'll see eye indicators at the top when the event does start, and it will be starting on July 7th at 11 a.m. Central Time. It'll be going on for exactly 7 days. So it'll be ending on July 14th at 11 a.m. Central Time. Exactly 7 days. And the event, it does actually have a timer in the corner. Pretty sure it does. I didn't notice that at first, but apparently that's been a thing this whole time. I always thought that it just disappeared when it disappeared. 7 days, we just had to guess. But there is a timer. Yeah. And with Reptile Event last time around, you could play the event endlessly. You could keep playing the Reptile Event. If you just kept, going through and paying souls or getting enough eyes twice or 3 times in a row, you can just keep doing it. It's very strange, and they didn't have Reptile Event set up like that before. I think it could be intentional that developers set it up like that, especially if the event is unlimited yet again and you can continuously do it, then the developers definitely meant for that to happen, because it'll be the second time that they're bringing it back with this bug. And we all know that the developers don't like bugs that benefit players. So when it came to the pack, the Earth Elemental Warriors Protector, was it? It was just Elemental Warriors pack. That's right. The Elemental Warriors pack, when it first dropped, it was giving 3 of the card instead of only 1 card. So you could get 3, which could be a diamond. It had a very high chance of a diamond. That's why it was such a big deal. And so 20 packs would give you, for example, 60 characters. Insanity. But they patched it pretty quickly so that the pack could no longer be opened up. So I feel like if Reptile Event was glitched in a way that they thought was helping players, then they would have already patched it. So they're probably just going to keep it the same. Now let's go see what the hard and elder difficulties are for the Flaming Fist Liu Kang challenge. Alrighty, so this is the hard difficulty for Flaming Fist Liu Kang. You can see it just gives you red headband, and that's it. So let's go see what is the elder difficulty for Flaming Fist Liu Kang. Lastly, we have the elder difficulty for Flaming Fist Liu Kang. Gold and diamond characters only. Your team must be out of Reptile or Cabal characters. Your team must be out of Netherrealm characters, and then it repeats until the end. With Flaming Fist Liu Kang, on tag and he receives a speed increase, plus 100% basic attack damage boost, and 25% critical hit chance for 5 seconds. Let's go see if there's anything after Flaming Fist Liu Kang. Unfortunately, nothing is after the Liu Kang challenge, but that's not the end of this video. I want to go over some big news regarding updates, confirmed by the lead game designer at NetherRealm Studios. Senior game designer, actually. Firstly, when is the next update? So, if you aren't used to the cycle on how MK Mobile works, here's how every single update is laid out. We get a new update with a new tower, and then they repeat an older one, and then we have an update. In this update, Action Movie Tower was the new one that they created, right? Then, Elderwind Tower was just repeated, and it's still ongoing. Once this normal tower with 24 days comes to an end, that is when the update is coming. And this is just how they do it every single update. Sometimes, not always, but the tower will come to an end, and there will be about a day or 2 with no tower, and then there's an update. But recently, the developers have been trying to make the update as soon as the repeat tower ends. So we know, at least, that the developers are going to have an update right away, or very shortly after this tower with the 24 days has 0, and it goes away. But that's also not the end of this video. Cactus Pack, the senior game designer for Mortal Kombat Mobile, was tweeted at in Spanish. It said, "What awaits us in the next update for Mortal Kombat Mobile?" And he just says, really good content. June 8th is when he said that. Really good content. And someone says, please change MK Love a Noob Sidebot and Classic Smoke from the main rewards in Faction Wars, which is right here. If I go to the Faction Wars rewards, he's talking about this one. Oh my gosh, this is going to take a little bit. See, the game needs to be optimized to load faster. But there we go. He's talking about Diamond Noob Sidebot and Gold Classic Smoke, 20%. He's saying, please change it. It's been 2.5 years. And he says, oh, you like stores? Question mark. Which feels like a subtle hint that maybe there's something to do with stores. I could just be overlooking what he's saying or hyping up his response, but it feels intentional that he said, oh, question mark, you like stores? Question mark. It doesn't feel like just a normal reply that he could be talking about like, hey, I'll take your feedback and see what I can do with it in the future. It feels weird. But what happened is, he was also tweeted at, what's going on with MK Mobile? Do you have a hands-on review of it? And he said, I appreciate reaching out, but as for MKM, I'm not on that title anymore. MikPat works on Onslaught now. He doesn't really deal with MK Mobile anymore. We don't really know who is taking that spot, but he still has some insight on where the game is going. He said on June 11th, he's not on that title anymore. But he said he can pop in and pester them to see where they're at. He said, I try to pester the team with feedback and concerns I see and see what's coming up. And with that being said, he says this. On June 14th, there are good things coming, to a tweet that was talking a lot about faction wars and PvP mode. There are good things coming. So what we can expect from all these tweets, these cryptic tweets from MikPat, is that possibly, because everything that he's been cryptically tweeting seems to be related to faction wars, and it's something that's really controversial as it stands. So many people have been wanting a new game mode and a new way of fighting in this game. With all those faction wars responses, we have to wonder, maybe, just maybe, faction wars may be getting an overhaul in some way, shape, or form. There's a bunch of new content coming, very good content, and there are good things coming. I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. So yes, the next update is going to be right after Elder Wind Tower ends, and I'm always checking for leaks. I'm just checking around any credible sources for new leaks. See, there's people who comment weird and abnormal things like this character and this character is coming in the next update, but 90% of the time it's not true because it's just a person going over their fantasy and what they want to see in the game, and it's not actually a rumor or a leak, which is fine, but then it's when people turn them into rumors and leaks that it's annoying because it's not a rumor or a leak. It's just people who want this added to the game. But if I have anything concrete at any point in time when it comes to leaks for the next update, I will definitely be letting you guys know. For now, though, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, peace out.